Greetings, my friends. I'm coming at you today from a cemetery in order to symbolize the ego death that I'm experiencing following the 2024 Institute for Hermetic Studies conference. I'm just playing around. I'm not experiencing ego death. I don't mean to make fun of that process. I've gone through many dark nights of the soul, some ego deaths myself. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody out there that's going through that. I'm just trying to joke around. But I do want to talk about the 2024 conference, which was absolutely fantastic. I'm still kind of feeling the high from it, and I really just want to catch that feeling right now and just talk about the conference a little bit to any of you, and to encourage people to consider attending next year if you didn't attend it this year, and in a more generalized sense, to just consider going out and finding places where you can meet people that are spiritual seekers such as yourself, because it's a very, we tend to be kind of, of course the maintenance crew arrives exactly as I start doing this, but in this, when you're one of these people drawn to this tribe, when you're a seeker, as you know, you tend to kind of be somebody who maybe is a little inclined towards introversion, withdrawal. And I just want to say, man, it's an incredibly invigorating experience to be among people who are spiritual seekers such as yourself, and specifically the Institute for Hermetic Studies conference. To me, that's it. That's what it's all about, man. This year, there were people of all different interests. We had Pennsylvania Dutch powwows, people associated with like esoteric Christianity, obviously Hermeticism, but just all kinds of different traditions, different perspectives, different vibes. And it was just a really, really great experience. And the speakers were fantastic. We had people talking about local Northeast Pennsylvania, well, just Pennsylvania in general, esoteric history, occult history. We had people talking about Franz Bardone and some really interesting talismanic discussions. And it was just a lot of great fun. And there is something very powerful about being with people of your own tribe, if we want to call it that, people who share your similar interests. To be able to talk to people about the kinds of things that you normally have to keep in your back pocket and keep kind of quiet when you're living your normal life, because most people might look at you, think you're kind of wacky. It's incredible, man. It is incredible to sit there and just talk with people and to break bread, drink wine. I don't drink myself, but I was among those who were drinking wine. It was very festive. It was very fun. It was fantastic to see a bunch of people getting hammered and talking about spirituality with just great passion and no inhibitions at all. Everybody got to really let loose their wildest beliefs. And man, it was just so much fun. I don't want to drag this on because I can give all the details and everything, but it's not really about the details. And look at this. Actually, I forgot to say, the reason why I actually am coming from the cemetery is because my father is buried in this area. And every time I come into this area, I come to visit my dad. And so here I'm here visiting my dad. And look at this. Look where he is. Look where he's buried. Isn't this beautiful? I'm so grateful that he has this amazing view. And over there, somewhere over there in those mountains, there's a little place that I lived on. I grew up on the other side of those mountains. And there's a little spot up there that we called the Flat Rocks. And I recently discovered that at the base of the Flat Rocks, what you can't quite see is the Susquehanna is running down past those trees. And at the base of the Susquehanna, at the side of the Susquehanna, at the base of these mountains, was a large Native American village, which I didn't know. And it's really interesting because I grew up, we found arrowheads all the time and stuff like that. And I also had some really strange mystical visions of Native American life when I was a kid. And so just to discover that there actually was a Native American habitation in that spot was a pretty amazing thing for me. And I'm still really, really fascinated by it. But isn't this just so beautiful, man? It's so pretty here. Northeast Pennsylvania is a beautiful place. It really is. The economy's having some issues, and the cities, they're having their issues. But man, the landscape here is just absolutely phenomenal. And the people up here are great. Some of the best people in the world, Northeast Pennsylvanians. But anyway, man, the conference was an absolute blast. And I highly recommend everyone consider attending next year. I'd love to see you guys. And I may even do like a giveaway, like a ticket giveaway for the next one. We'll see how that pans out. But regardless, man, I'd love to see you guys out there. And by the way, there was a gentleman that came down from Toronto. He recognized me from my channel. We introduced ourselves and talked, but I didn't get to say goodbye to you. I don't know where you went. And so if you happen to see this, I just wanted to say goodbye to you, sir. Happy trails. I hope you had a good ride back home. And it was really nice to meet you, to shake your hand. And I hope to talk with you again in the future. And so, yeah, that's about it, man. Everybody really consider doing this, man. You can feel, I hope you can feel the high that I'm still feeling. It's the next day. The event ended yesterday, but to be able to break bread and to talk with people who have your own passions for these esoteric spiritual topics, it's really a blessing, man. And Mark Stavish with the Institute for Hermetic Studies just puts on a fantastic show. Not a show, it's that makes it sound trite and shallow. When you come to these Institute for Hermetic Studies conferences, these are true deep dives for people that are not in this just as a hobby. These are for true hardcore seekers who want real looks underneath the hood of how all of this stuff works, and want to talk with people who are serious academics, serious practitioners, and people who are just sincerely spiritually interested in these things. And so it was great meeting everyone out there. If any of you are watching that I did meet there, and to the regulars, I'll be talking to you guys again soon. And yeah, everybody, I will be talking about this leading up to the next event. They happen every single year in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. All right, peace out, everybody.